Every time Tina remembered that incident, she felt pain and remorse for having acted so rashly. She never imagined that life could hit her so hard when she wasn't expecting it at all. She had known Floyd since she was a little girl, and they often played together. The boy never hurt her and sometimes gave her some trinkets, such as a beautiful pebble or a button. And when Tina went to first grade and saw Floyd at the neighbouring desk, she was very excited, and it seemed to her that he was too. However, communication in and out of school gradually turned into only Floyd's requests to copy homework or to write an essay for him, and Tina happily complied with his requests, taking them as a hint of the boy's interest. Floyd was the most attractive boy in class, and all the girls wanted to be friends with him, but he paid no attention to anyone. There was talk among the girls that all his thoughts were on hockey. He really spent a lot of time in the gym and at the ice rink, and when Tina's best friend Michelle invited her to go to the rink, she gladly agreed. They came at the time of the training and watched the guys with admiration. Since then, they began to appear frequently at the rink, and one day Floyd asked, "You've been coming here a lot. Do you want to play hockey too?" "No, we're choosing hockey players for ourselves," laughed Michelle, and Tina blushed thickly. Hearing this, Floyd winked at them and wished them luck, and then looked at Tina in such a way that she was left in no doubt about his attitude toward her. Valentine's Day was approaching. They were already in their senior year, and Tina decided that she could no longer wait until Floyd confessed his feelings and decided to make the first step. The girl chose the most romantic card in the store. It was in the form of a heart with a love message inside. In the morning she ran to school earlier than usual, knowing that Floyd usually came early and then hung out with friends until lessons. There was no one in the classroom, but Floyd's backpack was on his desk. Tina looked around, frightened, quickly opened the backpack and put the card between the books. "And what did you forget there?" came Floyd's voice over her ear, and Tina flinched. "Oh, my pencil fell down. I can't find it," she said perplexedly, blushing with embarrassment, and quickly went to her desk. Floyd strangely looked at her, took out his spare pencil, and handed it to Tina. She smiled and was even more strengthened in her opinion that he liked her. But at the last lesson, when she entered the geography classroom, Tina felt that something was wrong. Her classmates looked at her and laughed, and Floyd suddenly got up from his seat and began reading her card out loud. Some of the boys were already laughing out loud, and Tina blushed so red she could hardly breathe. "Now I see what pencil you lost," laughed Floyd, turning to Tina. "Only I don't need it at all," he said abruptly, and tore the card into little pieces. Tina ran out of the classroom, and Michelle rushed after her. She tried to reason with her friend to go back to class because there was an important test ahead, but Tina didn't listen to her. "I don't care. He laughed at me," she shouted in tears. "It's your own fault," said Michelle finally. "After all, you could see right away what he was like and that he didn't need you. All he did was communicate with you to copy homework." Tina ran out of school and went to a cafe near the ice rink. There she ate several portions of ice cream, and by the evening she was already sick with a high fever. After a week of illness, she had to go back to school. Classmates no longer remembered the recent incident, and Floyd tried not even to look in her direction. After graduation, Tina decided to forget school and everything connected with it. She enrolled in a college to never return to her hometown, where she was so painfully humiliated. The girl completely immersed herself in her studies, trying to erase the incident from her memory, and she swore that she would never let anyone else wipe their feet on her feelings. 6 months passed. She spoke to Michelle very rarely. In one of these rare callings, her friend told Tina that Floyd had changed a lot. He did not talk to anyone and walked gloomily. And also, it turns out, he quit hockey, and even the coach, how much he tried, could not persuade him to return. The memories came flooding back, and Tina felt unbearably painful. "You know, Michelle, if you want us to communicate, please don't ever talk to me about him again," she said bitterly. "All right, whatever you say," nodded Michelle. A few months later, Michelle called again and told Tina about the homecoming party and invited her to join in as well. Tina didn't want to see all her classmates again, but when Michelle said that her favourite band would be performing at the party, she agreed to come, but only to the concert. As soon as she appeared on the doorstep of the hall, Floyd immediately headed toward her. "Hi," he said. Tina instantly regretted giving in to the impulse to come. She tried to leave, but Floyd grabbed her arm. "I wanted to talk to you all this time, but I didn't dare. I even went up to your house, but I cowardly walked away. But now I must speak. Forgive me, Tina." She did not know how to react. Meanwhile, a crowd had already gathered around them, and the guy went on. He talked about how he had always liked Tina, but it was not he who had found the card then, but a classmate to whom Floyd had given his notebook. He started laughing, and when Tina suddenly walked into class, Floyd got scared and did what he had done. He was very sorry then, and even left hockey later because of it, because cowards had no place in hockey. "But now, Tina, I'm not afraid of anything," he shouted fervently and took her hand. "Forgive me. I can't live without you." There was approving applause and shouting all around, and Tina said, "I don't hold it against you. It's just, I was really hurt. Now I'll do anything to make you forget that pain forever," said Floyd. And he wasn't deceived. Soon they became almost inseparable. Floyd returned to sports and became a successful hockey player, and 3 years later they got married. The whole class celebrated the wedding, and as a gift to his wife, Floyd presented her with that card glued together from small pieces. "I kept it all these years because I already loved you then," he whispered with tenderness in his voice.